Okay, so continuing my story, this is what I see on my leg when I woke up in hospital after being in a coma for 3 months. This is my external fixator, which is currently holding my tibia and my fibula in place. So all these little pins that you see are going in through my leg onto my bone. It's quite sore. It's not painful. Standing up is tricky. But yeah, this is what I first saw when I woke up in hospital and still being confused because I hadn't been told how I got there. Um yeah, this is what I was faced with. Um it wasn't until I've got my landlady of the property where I lived actually found me because they put a missing persons report out to the police, because I hadn't been at home for some time. I think it was nearly 4 months. My rent hadn't been paid, so she started ringing around all the hospitals, and it was actually her that found me in St George's. I spoke to her on the phone. I was quite overwhelmed because in the accident I'd lost my mobile phone, I'd lost my wallet, which had my bank card in it, and also my driving license, and I'd lost my glasses. So I had no way of contacting anyone. The hospital tried ringing my next of kin, which was my mum and my younger brother. Unfortunately, the telephone numbers that were given had been changed, so no one was able to be contacted. So I couldn't let anyone know that I was in hospital. Um, Little did I know, because the hospital never told me, that my younger brother, who I contacted on Facebook Messenger once I got out of hospital and had my new phone, my younger brother told me that he came to see me when I was in St George's Hospital, in my coma. He wasn't allowed to touch me because I'd actually contracted MRSA, um, which is highly contagious. So he wasn't allowed to touch me. The hospital never told me that my brother had come to see me, which I was quite shocked at. So yeah, he told me that he'd come to see me once when I was in my coma, but no one else come to see me at all. My mum didn't come to see me, and there's my mum in a picture. Rest in peace, mum. She sadly passed away in February at the age of 63 of an unknown death. They don't know what caused her death, but yeah. Anyway, so when I was in hospital, my landlady had sent me my new bank card that I received in the post. And I got taken by one of the physio team at the hospital by wheelchair down to the ATM machines that were at the bottom of the hospital. I had found out that because I'd been in hospital so long, my government-based benefits that had been paid to me, I managed to collect over £6,000. So I took one. I got the physio team to wheel me in a wheelchair to a local Tesco's branch, which was opposite the hospital. This was when I was in Guildford because I got moved from St George's to Guildford Hospital, and I bought myself a mobile phone, and I brought that home, and that's what I'm using now. But it wasn't until I got home that I'd gone back onto YouTube and found that I'd left some messages with a gamer that's on there called Just Trev. I'd left some messages explaining to him that I wasn't well, and that I was going to do bad things to myself. He showed me the screenshots, and I was quite shocked at what I'd seen. So yeah, I still talk to him now. I still watch his games. He's a good guy, a good community there. So yeah, watching YouTube gets me through all the trouble. So at the moment, I'm still in bed, waiting for my carers to come round. They'll be here in a few hours to cook me some food. And yeah, it was quite a hard time in hospital. I enjoyed being in hospital. It sounds funny, but I was surrounded by a lot of people that had not similar injuries, but were all in good spirits. Because I knew when I was coming home, being in a shared house, I was going to be on my own. Which was hard. But hospital was great. They helped me a lot. Helped me get through the difficult times. So now I just have continuous physiotherapy. This thing on my leg, I was due to have removed last Monday by St George's Hospital. I've been going to St George's Hospital since I come home last April or May, every couple of months. It's a long drive, it's an hour's drive. Just have x-rays done on my right leg to see how the healing process is going of the tibia and fibula. It's currently healed. So this was meant to be taken off last Monday, but sadly, because the appointment was early in the morning, 7 a.m, I was meant to be picked up at 5:30 in the morning. I was unable to call the ambulance service and book my own transport because it was before 9:30. So I spoke to two members of staff the week before. They contacted me by phone to let me know what I can and can't do. Had to fast, nil by mouth, wasn't allowed to take my blood thinner tablets, had to wash myself for a week beforehand with the anti-MRSA lotion, which I did. And they said to me that they were going to book my transport to come and pick me up. They never did. I was awake at 4 in the morning, got ready, and the ambulance never showed up. The hospital called me at 7:30 to see if I was still coming to have the operation. I told them the situation, that no one had turned up to take me, and they said that they were going to get back to me, and as of yet they haven't done. And so this was 11-12 days ago now. So I still don't know when this thing is going to be removed off my leg, but when it does come off, I can't weight bear on it, which I can now. I can stand on it. I'm not allowed to weight bear on it for 4 to 6 weeks. That's what my Zimmer frame over there is. Sorry about the mess in my room, but I can't tidy it up. But that's my Zimmer frame there, ready for when I come out of hospital. And my physio is going to work with me to tread carefully for 4 to 6 weeks until my bone structure is strong enough to hold my weight. I'm quite heavy. I'm over 18 stone. 4 stone of that has been gained Because I've just been bedbound since October 2022. I've not been able to move. In hospital, I was getting fed 3 times a day, which I thought was ridiculous because I'm lying in bed. I was in hospital for 8 months and they were feeding me 3 times a day, and I didn't need feeding 3 times a day. Now that I come home, I just eat once a day, maybe twice, but not very often. But yeah, I was weighed by my physiotherapist a couple of weeks ago and reported to my doctor, and I've now been diagnosed with diabetes type 2, because I've not been active and put on weight. So yeah, that's something new that I never had before the accident. I've had to change my diet, no more carbs, no more Uncle Ben's rice. So yeah, I'm now eating fish and more vegetables. So that's all fun. I'm not on insulin because I'm hyperglycemic, so my pancreas is creating too much insulin. So my blood sugar levels at the moment are anything from 11 up to 28.2. I think it's the highest reading that I had, which was the other day. So my blood sugar levels are very high at the moment, concerningly too high, dangerously high. So yeah, my diet has changed. I've cut my sugar down in my tea. I don't eat biscuits or ice cream or anything like that anymore. No chocolate. And so yeah, that's all changed because the diabetes is a killer. I'm at higher risk of heart attack, stroke, blindness, and possibly losing a limb. I've got my new glasses as well, which I lost in the accident. I've had Specsavers come round and do a home test on me. I've spent nearly £300 on a new pair of glasses. So there, I've got them now. So that's one thing. I'm unable to get my driving licence because, well, one, I can't drive at the minute. But yeah, there's problems with that. I've got my new bank card, I've got my new wallet, so everything that I lost. And I woke up in the hospital completely naked as well, because the hospital team had cut all my clothes off me. And because I couldn't let anyone know that I was in hospital, I didn't have any clothes at all the time I was there. One of the physio team brought in a pair of shorts that her boyfriend had owned to let me wear, so at least I can put a pair of shorts on now when I need to move around, because I can't get anything else on over this frame's huge. I can't get trousers or jeans on over this. But yeah, so that's that. So that was my visit in hospital, and now I'm out. So the progress is now I can stand, albeit quite painfully. I can move my legs. I can walk with my crutches, but that's only been in the last few months. Previous to that, I was unable to walk. Not being able to feel my left leg. My left leg is completely numb. Feels weird. My right leg was numb, but I've got some of the feeling back in that now. So standing up for the first time was strange because I couldn't feel my legs, which was weird. The hospital actually had to put a 6-foot mirror in front of me so I could see that I was standing on my legs and tell my brain that I was standing on my legs, because it just felt not normal. So yeah, I can stand up now. I have had adjustments to my toilet because I can't push myself up because of the weakness in the muscles in my legs. So I've got a seat riser on that. I've also had grab bars put in so I can pull myself up. There's grab bars in around the house as well, in case I need to hold on to them, because my balance is not good at all, because I've been lying on my back for the last 18-19 months. I need to gain my balance. So that's the ongoing progress at the moment, is to get up, move, because that will help my weight, help with my diabetes, and then wait for this thing to be removed off my leg. I've been told I can keep this frame because I don't reuse them, so I'm going to keep this as a reminder. Not that I need reminding, but yeah, that's a little frame that I'm going to keep. This thing on my right foot, if you can see, is called a foot up. Because I can't move my left foot up or down, left or right, it stops foot drop. My foot will drop down naturally. I can't lift it. I have to wear that all the time. It's only velcroed on. I can take it on and off, but I have to put that on when I put my trainers and that on, because otherwise my foot drops down and I trip. So yeah, it's stopping me from falling over, and it's also stopping me from getting foot drop, because if you get foot drop and your foot locks in that down position, there's no coming back from that. It's a permanent fixture. So yeah, I have to keep that on all the time. So that's me at the moment. I will keep you posted on the outcome of this removal and progress on me getting up and moving around a little bit more. And well, thank you for watching the video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye now. Bye.